If you're a prepper, I think this video could be helpful. What do these foods have in common? We have a prickly pear cactus. This is a very small pad, but I chose something that would fit in on this log. It can provide vegetable matter and fruit. These are potatoes. This is a sweet potato. What all of these foods have in common is that they are all plants that store their nutrients. They're adapted to climates where they might be lacking nutrients and water at certain points in their life cycle. They also provide an abundance of calories. Additionally, all of these are currently alive. These from the grocery store, this from one of my plants. You can leave this in the shade for months and it will start rooting. The best food preservation is the food that's still alive. That's what I realized. And additionally, the plants that stay alive often are the ones that are more capable of surviving difficult conditions. In the future, in case food shortages happen and the economy collapses and global warming really takes its effect, I think that the thing that people should really take advantage of is finding genetics while it's still available, whether it be from the grocery store, from propagations, from seeds. But I would encourage people to collect stuff like this that stays alive, because when you put this in the ground, these create clones of themselves and multitudes. I mean, if you're really starving, then you could eat most of this and then chop off a piece of it, plant it in the ground, and it will grow a new batch of potatoes. If you're in an environment with extreme drought, I would strongly encourage you to utilize prickly pear cactus. I want to show you something. This cactus has been here for, well, not in this exact location, but it's been here for a long time, probably about 5 years. It's been on its side because it grew this big piece, and I never ended up using this one. For whatever reason, I was focusing on other cactus that I had, and it doesn't stand because it's got all that extra weight on it that I never bothered to manage. And it's just been sitting here. It's probably root bound. The soil is completely dry, but it's still alive. It's storing its nutrients inside the pad. And if you cut this pad off, let it scab over, it'll stay alive. Unless you put it out in the baking sun before it's rooted, then probably won't survive. There's a way to do this correctly. So utilizing plants like prickly pear cactus, potatoes. This plant has been out here unmaintained, enduring seasons, 100-degree plus weather, freezing nights, not watered, barely getting nutrients at all, barely getting any water at all. I don't even know how it's getting water. And it's been here for more than 5 years. What else can you think of that's edible that has a shelf life like that? If you keep something alive, that's its shelf life. I could cut off this pad and eat it right now. So to sum it up, the crops with the longest shelf life are the ones that stay alive.